Hey Mom, I'm not doing well in school. I think I need a break. I know how much you sacrificed so I could go to college, but right now I think I need to take some time away from the academic world. Would you be angry if I did take time off? Oh, honey, you don't need to worry. I know that you've been struggling. If you think that taking a semester or a year off of school will help you, I support you. Just make sure that you put that time to good use, okay? What do you mean? You need to be productive. So you want me to get a job or something? That's not really taking a break. It is taking a break from schoolwork, but it doesn't have to be a job. You could do volunteering or something like that. I just don't want you sitting around doing nothing. But the whole point of taking a break is to relax. You're an adult now. Taking months off is no longer an option. Just go on and say it. You don't want me to take a break. I'm okay with you taking a break from school. I'm not okay with you just staying home and doing nothing while you're on break. Fine. I guess I can look for an easy job or something. You have a lot of options, so you don't have to work. I got it. You don't have to keep talking about it, jeez. Okay, I just wanted to make sure you knew you had options. The time should be productive. Something that will benefit you later. I know. Good grief, Mom. You don't need to keep explaining things to me like I'm a child. I just want to make sure that you're learning to balance what you want to do with what you need to do. Mom, I'm in college. I don't need you over-explaining things to me. All right, I get it. When will you be coming home? The semester finishes in 3 weeks. I'll come home that weekend. Okay, I guess I should let you know that I've started seeing someone. What? You started dating? Not just dating. I have a boyfriend. Really? Wow, Mom. I didn't think I would ever see the day. You've been single ever since you had me. Yeah, losing your father was a lot. It was easier to focus on raising you than to worry about dating again. Way to put all the blame on me. I'm not blaming you. You saved me from the grief. By the time you were older and didn't require all of my attention, I had plenty of other things to deal with. I mean, I was still a teenager when I had you, so I had changed a lot since you were born. Stop! Don't make me feel guilty for your mistakes. I don't look at any of it as a mistake. I loved your father. When he died, I was heartbroken. I was glad that I had you. Ugh, sure, keep telling yourself that. Anyway, I guess that explains why you haven't been bothering me nearly so much. Yeah, after you said that you were feeling suffocated, I figured it would be better to let you have your space. I took up a few hobbies, and that's when I met Chris. He's great. Probably because he's in his early 40s, so he knows how to treat a woman. I'll bet. He's lucky to have someone younger than him. You just turned 38. It's only a 4-year age difference. That's not nearly so much when you get to be our age. And he makes me happy. You'll get a chance to see when you come home. He comes over often, but I'll make sure that we aren't too much when you're around. Thanks, but I do have to say congratulations on finally putting yourself out there. I'm really looking forward to the break now. We don't spend every minute of every day together. When did you start dating? We started dating almost a year ago, but we've been official for about 8 months. That explains so much. I thought you were finally starting to mellow. You used to be so clingy and overbearing. I guess finding a man was the right thing for you. Well, it has certainly taken up a bit of my time. I'm glad that you've enjoyed hearing from me less. I was afraid that you were upset that I wasn't calling you every week. Not at all. I've loved not having you contacting me all the time. It felt like you didn't trust me. I'm sorry. That wasn't it at all. Just missed my girl. Yeah, that's because you chose to live through me instead of having your own life. Not at all. When you first moved away, you called me almost every day. I wanted to let you know that I was thinking about you too. I didn't call you that often. Yes, you did. I felt bad since I was the one who talked you into going to a school so far away. Sure, tell yourself that. In reality, I always wanted to go far away. Living with you was so suffocating. Anyway, I have to go. One of my friends just broke up with her boyfriend, so we're gonna take her out on the town. Okay, have a great time. I will. I love you. Love you too, Mom. I'm gonna be home late. Don't you have an interview tomorrow? Mom, I don't need you doing that. Doing what? Reminding you that you have something important tomorrow? Yeah, I'm well aware. I'll be home in plenty of time to get to bed and get the sleep I need. You only need to work on yourself. Okay, I know. You're an adult. But so far, you aren't using your break the way we agreed. OMG, Mom! If this is how you're gonna be, I might just go back to college. I'm not sure you'll be able to do that for a while. You'll have to talk to the school about when you can start back. I know what I need to do, Mom. Jeez. Stop acting like I'm an idiot. I'm not, honey. You need to calm down. I know just how you tend to leave things until a bit late. You get mad when I don't remind you about stuff, and it's already been 6 months. It's probably time for you to start working on getting back to school anyway. Mom, stop! I don't need you to mother me. I'll be home late, if at all. If you don't come home, please at least let me know that you're okay. Leave me alone, and I just might. If you keep hounding me, though, I'm gonna go no contact. What? I'm just worried about you. Ever since you went to college, you've started acting rebellious and standoffish. It's because I realized that you're worse than a helicopter parent. You just have to know everything. I have my own life to live, so just back off. Okay. Just please let me know that you're safe if you don't come home. I won't text back or anything. I just want to know you're okay. Whatever. Later. I love you. Hey, Chris. I'll have dinner ready around 5:30 if you want to come over for a hot meal.
Oh, hi, Amelia. Sorry, but it's been a long day. I got to work around 6. When I get home, I think I'll just crash.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They've really been running you ragged lately.
Tell me about it. I could just flop down on my bed right now and sleep for a couple of days.
Is there anything I can do to help you relax?
Just let me be for a few days.
Really? Because I would be more than happy to pamper you.
I don't need any of that. Seriously, just a night of rest and relaxation. Or just straight up sleeping.
I guess I can understand. Let me know if you change your mind. You always loved a good massage, and it gets you right off to sleep.
I know, but I'm so exhausted I think I'll be out as soon as my head touches the pillow. Give me a couple of days to just relax, then I'll give you a call.
Okay. I have to ask, did I do something wrong? Because it feels like you've been pulling away.
I've been working a lot.
Yeah, but you've always... Okay, I'll give you some time. Make sure to take care of yourself.
I will. Stay safe.
I will. Hey, Camilla. I made a big dinner. Would you like to join me? We can have a little mother-daughter time. I can't. I have to be at work in 30 minutes. How are you enjoying the new job? It's fine. I'll tell you about it the next time I'm at home. Do you know when that will be? I haven't seen you in a few days. I know, it's just easier to stay with a friend close to work. I understand. Oh, did you talk to the school about going back to class? Stop mothering me! I don't need you acting like I don't know how to handle schooling. I've always had to remind you to take care of the paperwork for school. Last year, you missed the deadline for financial aid. Keep reminding me, Mom. That will do wonders for our relationship. I'm just trying to be helpful. I'm sorry if it comes across as me thinking you aren't capable. We'll stop reminding you. Thank you. I've been saying it for forever. You only started this year, but I will strive to do better by you. Sure, you say that now. But before long, you'll be babying me and acting like I'm an idiot. Please, calm down. I'm not trying to offend or upset you. Then just stop it. If you want to have a chance at having a relationship with me as an adult, you have to treat me like one. I understand. We'll see. I've been trying to get you to do that forever.
All right. Have a good day. Please let me know when you think you'll be stopping by again.
Sure. Now I have to get in and get to work.
I told you that I didn't want to see you tonight, but you just refused to listen and came over anyway. If you're hurt now that you found out about Camilla and I, that's your fault.
Oh, right. It's my fault that you and my daughter betrayed me. Me being upset has nothing to do with you two being complete and utter trash.
What did you expect? She's hot and nearly 20 years younger than you. Of course I prefer her to you. I mean, she'll even be able to give me children.
You're absolutely disgusting. How could I have thought you were better than the teenage boys I couldn't stand?
You're just upset because your daughter's much hotter and fun to be around. Every time I talk to you, it's nag, nag, nag. Who wants to deal with that?
I reminded you of things you asked me to remind you about. And I asked you to handle things you promised to do. Believe me, I was getting really tired of feeling like your mother instead of your lover. The fact that you cheated on me instead of breaking up with me first, well, that says a lot about what an absolute a-hole you are.
You are lousy in bed, and you're lousy as a girlfriend. Consider us over.
Oh, as soon as I saw you naked with my daughter, we were over. Don't call me when things start to fall apart, Chris. Any love I felt for you is destroyed. Enjoy trying to force whatever sick fantasy you have with someone less than half your age. You're disgusting and are setting yourself up for being alone for the rest of your life. And I can't think of anyone more deserving.
Whatever, you bitter old hag. You're the one who's gonna end up alone. Because no man in his right mind will want someone who's as much of a buzzkill as you are.
Yeah, what man would want a mature woman who can take care of things?
That's the problem. You don't need me. You make me feel unnecessary.
Keep cycling through excuses. The reality is you are a creep, and you'll never be happy because women will constantly outgrow you. Eventually, you won't be able to trick anyone into believing you're actually a man worth having.
Sounds like sour grapes to me. I know that you're just jealous of your young, hot daughter, and you know that I'll never take you back, you old hag.
Whatever makes your fragile ego feel better. Oh, looks like your new girlfriend is getting upset that you aren't giving her attention.
She's far better for me and my needs than you.
She's gonna need to hear it a lot. You'd better run along and try to act like you can keep up with her.
You're just jealous.
Enjoy your empty life, Chris. And don't worry, there's no chance I'm gonna reach out to you again. That's so typical of you. Coming by uninvited, then acting like I'm in the wrong. He didn't want you here. Since you clearly don't understand boundaries, I would say you got what you deserve. I can't believe I never realized that you were growing up to be an absolute horror of a human being. Oh, that's rich coming from you. You get knocked up young, then raise the kid you had. I was your responsibility. You didn't do anything special. Now you're gonna play the victim because you don't like the choices I make? I've got news for you, Mom. The world doesn't revolve around you. My life used to revolve around you. Good news for you, Camilla. I won't be bothering you anymore. You've made your choice by betraying me, by sleeping with the first boyfriend I've had since your father died. I'm not gonna feel guilty about falling in love. And it's not my fault that Chris prefers me. I mean, what did you expect? I guess my expectations were too high, thinking you wouldn't sleep with your mother's boyfriend. From now on, you're on your own. And yes, that does mean you're paying for everything yourself. I don't need you now. Chris will pay for anything I want. And he doesn't expect anything from me. Oh, he'll definitely expect things from you. Here's his texts to me. You're just bitter and old. I'm not gonna listen to anything you have to say. You can see exactly what I said from the texts. Those are his words, not mine. He's only saying stuff to upset you. He doesn't actually mean anything against me. You can just stop trying to convince me to leave him. I'm not gonna ever try to convince you of anything else again. As far as I'm concerned, you aren't anything to me. Do you think I care if you disown me? I've outgrown you. Now that I have Chris, I don't need you anymore. You could have told me earlier that you were such an ungrateful little wretch. Then again, until you stabbed me in the back, I probably would have forgiven you.
Congratulations for finding a way to make me realize that I can never trust you. Have a good life.
I don't care what you do or what happens to you. I'll finally have my freedom. Hey, Miles. I was just wondering what you wanted for dinner.
I'm good with whatever you want to make. I just can't get enough of your cooking.
Hearing you say that is gonna get you more home-cooked meals.
Then you'll be hearing it more often. Seriously though, I know how hard you work. So I'm not gonna ask for meals every night. Just when you're in the mood.
You know I love watching you enjoy a meal. Besides, Tobin is out like a light after a couple of hours at the park. It leaves more time to cook. It's so therapeutic.
I'm glad you enjoy it. Probably not quite as much as I enjoy eating it though.
Well, bring home an appetite. Since you're leaving the meal up to me, I'm gonna pull out all the stops.
Just don't overdo it. I want some alone time with you, after spending some great time playing with our boy.
Oh, you make me feel so loved.
That's because I love you. We've both been through some stuff, but I think that's why we work so well together.
Keep up with that sweet talk and I may end up pregnant again.
Oh, I hope so.
Really?
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'd love to have at least one more with you.
If you can get your parents to watch our boy for a week, I'll take you on a vacation. Then whatever happens, happens.
You tell me when and I'll let my parents know. They'll be thrilled for some real time with Tobin. It may even be hard to get him back at the end of the week.
I'm sure we can give them a bit more time more often if they want. He'll be starting preschool soon, so it will give him a bit more time away from us. I worry that he'll have trouble leaving us when school starts.
I'm sure he'll be fine. And you're right, leaving him with my parents is a great way to get him used to being away from us.
Thanks for the chat. Sorry to bother you during work.
I love hearing from you. There isn't much going on here anyway. And remember, I love you.
I love you too. Hey, Mom. It's been a while since we talked. Is this Camilla? Because if so, it hasn't been long enough. There is a reason why I changed my number. Oh, come on. You can't still have a grudge. Chris and I were clearly meant to be. We're getting married, and I wanted to invite you to the wedding.
I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, you aren't my daughter. You're nothing to me.
I thought you would love me no matter what I did. What happened to that?
I didn't think that you could be so heartless and cruel. Learning what you actually were made it easy to stop caring about what happened to you.
Oh, come on, Mom. I don't have anyone else to invite from the family. You're my only family.
Don't you have a bunch of friends who are more important than me?
What are you talking about? You were always the most important person to me. I need to have my mother at my wedding.
You really are the biggest ingrate. Do what you want, but it has nothing to do with me.
What have you been up to?
That's irrelevant.
Seriously, you should be thrilled I'm asking you to come. I know you don't have any family either. I'm sure you and Chris can bury the hatchet, and then I might even let you help me plan. I mean, if you're willing to pay for stuff, I'm willing to let you pick your own dress for the wedding.
Hey, Camilla, this is Amelia's husband. You have really upset my wife. Don't contact her again. You have no place in our lives.
Wait, Mom got married? When? Why wasn't I invited to the wedding?
You were horrible to her, and I'm not letting an abuser like you back into her life.
Abuser? I never abused her.
You treated her terribly. She loved and cared for you, and you took her for granted. I am never letting you hurt her again. And just so you know, I'm a lawyer, and I'm known for being a bulldog.
She's my mother!
Look at the way you talk to her. You have your freedom, and she has hers. There is no place for you in our family.
I'm her daughter! You would want to get to know her children. It's not like such an old woman can give you any.
Actually, we have a child together and are working towards another.
Wait, I have a step-sibling? I should get to know her.
Go live your life, as far from us as possible. I'm gonna go take care of my wife since you've upset her.
But I need her!
It sucks to realize when it's too late to do anything about it, huh? Good luck with your creepy older guy. Camilla didn't want to give up. It was only after my husband sent her a cease and desist letter that she finally stopped calling. But she and Chris knew that they couldn't let it go. She had dropped out of college and wasn't able to hold down a job. Chris's paycheck wasn't enough to cover everything they needed, and he wasn't happy that she wasn't working much. Clearly, they had not communicated about what they wanted out of the relationship, but neither was willing to admit that they should split. Camilla didn't want to prove me right, and Chris loved having a young piece of tail. It should be interesting for Camilla when she realizes that's all she is to him, but that's her problem. They tried to come to our house, trying to force me to pay for their wedding, and that went about as well as could be expected. Miles invited some friends over to drive them away. The fact that a couple of those friends were cops who were just getting off work, well, Camilla and Chris thought we called the cops on them. One of my friends kept in touch with them, and despite my saying I don't want to know what happened to them, she occasionally can't help herself. Apparently, they were marrying because she was pregnant. Things did not get better after the child was born. She said that they argue all of the time, but the fact that she's pregnant with her third shows that they really haven't learned anything. Miles and I are very happy. We have 2 children, and they're quite the rambunctious little guys. His parents love to spend time with the boys, and we are considering trying for one more. I'll be happy either way. As long as he and my children are in my life, I couldn't be happier.
Hey, Declan. Just wanted to let you know that I booked a reservation at Pear's Bistro. Would you like for me to get a room for the night at the hotel nearby?
Oh, thanks, babe. I had entirely forgotten.
I kind of figured. That's why I went ahead and took care of it.
Thanks. What time is the appointment?
Are you paying attention? It's our 2-year anniversary dinner, not an appointment.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm pretty tired.
Oh, well, I'll take care of you. The reservation is for 7. I've also sent some clothes to your office so you can change if you want.
Oh, thanks, babe. That's really sweet. I'll try to make it. Work is just so busy right now, and I feel like I'm barely staying afloat.
You poor thing. I'll make sure to pamper you and let you know just how much I appreciate all of the hard work.
That is why you married me, huh?
Not at all. I married you because I love you, silly.
Well, I do make enough that once we start having kids, you won't have to work. If you don't want to.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. Alicia's the sister who wanted to be a stay-at-home mom with a large family. I love working. That's why you married me, isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry, I need to go. Got a meeting. I'll let you know if it looks like things are going to run over tonight.
Okay. Stay safe, and I'll see you later. I love you.
Oh, quick question. Whose name is the reservation under?
I just used our last name. Since you're closer, I figured if you get there first, it won't be a problem.
Great, thanks. Talk to you later.
See you there.
Hey, babe. I'm sorry, but I won't be able to make it to dinner tonight.
Oh, Are you sure?
Yeah. They need me here for at least another 3 hours, maybe longer. It's gonna be a really late night.
Okay, I guess I get it. Oh, that's really disappointing. But I know you're at a critical point for your job. I'll cancel the reservation and we'll see about sending you dinner.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. I'll cancel the reservation, and they're ordering dinner for us tonight. They know that they're asking a lot by expecting us to work.
At least they're doing something to make it up to you.
Yeah. You go have a good night.
When do you want to try to redo our anniversary celebration?
I'm not sure. I don't see things quieting down anytime soon.
Okay. I'm sorry it fell through. I'll have something ready for when you get home.
Sounds good.
Have a good day and take care. Don't work too hard.
I'll try.
And after 2 years, I still love you.
Sorry, gotta go. Have a good night.
Please let me know when you're on your way home. Hey, sis. I thought I should check in and see how you're doing. Not now, Ash. I'm in the middle of trying to relax while Andy and Sarah are sleeping. Okay, well, let me know when you're available. I would love to catch up. Really? Because you never seem interested in talking when I need help with the kids. Well, that isn't exactly you and I talking and catching up. That's you leaving your kids with me. While I love helping with the kids, I'm exhausted after working all day. It's only gonna get worse when you start having kids. You won't be able to work at all then. Kids will take up all of your time. That's not going to happen. Declan isn't gonna be happy if you think that you can work and let the house go to crap. That's just not what a good wife does. We have very different ideas about what makes a good wife. And that's why my husband is a lot happier than yours. Declan is happy. Are you sure about that? I mean, I knew him back in high school and we both agreed what a good wife was. What? You guys knew each other? Of course. We were in the same grade. Did you never put that together? I thought he went to school on the other side of the country. I mean, I met him over there when I went to college. Yeah, his family moved. Didn't he tell you? No, he didn't. Oh, well. I guess he has reasons to keep secrets from you. Anyway, I have other things I have to do. Unlike you, I'm incredibly busy. Wait, were you guys close? Why don't you ask your husband? Or you can just go back to be oblivious. Whatever works for you. Hey, Declan. I was wondering when you'll be home tonight.
I don't know, things are pretty busy.
Could you please come home at a reasonable hour tonight?
I know that I've been neglecting you a bit lately, but it will eventually be worth it.
This is important. I really need to talk to you.
Sorry, but that's not happening tonight. Look, I already said I'm sorry, but this is our life now.
I talked to Alicia. She said that you guys knew each other in high school. You never told me that you grew up in my hometown.
This is a conversation for another time. I really need to focus on work.
How well did you guys know each other? Because she made it sound like you guys were close.
Look, this is not the time or the place to discuss this. I need to prepare for a big meeting. We'll talk when I have time.
This is important to me. Declan? Hey, Mason. This is Ash, Declan's wife.
Oh, hey, Ash. Haven't heard from you since the wedding.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but my sister said that Declan went to school here?
Oh yeah, didn't he tell you? He's actually from around here. I always thought that it was a bit weird you ending up with him, but I know it happens.
What do you mean it was weird me ending up with him? Like that we met on the opposite side of the country?
Well, that too, yeah. Man, it's funny how these things turn out, huh?
I'm sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean.
Well, he and Alicia were so in love. When he had to move, I thought that they would run away together.
Wait, they were dating?
Yeah. I think they even exchanged promise rings or something. I don't know what happened, but Alicia was quite brokenhearted. I was there to help her pick up the pieces, but she wasn't interested in anything more with me. If I'm being honest, I thought she was gonna go looking for him. Funny how you found her true love.
How did I not know any of this?
I guess it's ancient history now. Alicia married Jace, Declan married you, and Alicia's pregnant again, so it seems like they both moved on from their teenage romance.
I can't believe that neither of them told me. Why didn't someone tell me before I married him?
We all thought you knew. I mean, she was your sister. You must have seen Declan at your house. Personally, I thought you were just trying to show up your sister.
What do you mean?
She always told us how you were always trying to compete with her. How you had to prove you could get things she couldn't. You got better grades, you got more attention from your parents, that kind of thing. I also thought you were jealous since she was a cheerleader and really popular.
Alicia and I didn't live together most of the time. I had no idea who she was dating, or even that she was dating.
Oh, well, it's all in the past. Don't let it bother you too much. Clearly Declan chose you over her. Just let it go.
Thanks for letting me know, Mason. At least someone finally told me. It also explains a lot.
What does it explain?
They always acted a bit strange. Like at the wedding, he kept looking over at Alicia, even during the vows.
Aw, you're just imagining it. Alicia's got it made with Jace. She's not gonna jeopardize that for her high school sweetheart.
So you think that Declan would be with her if she were single?
Oh yeah, he even talked about how bummed he was getting the younger sister at the bachelor's party. I told him he probably shouldn't go through with it if he was that upset, but you know how Declan is.
No, I really don't think I do. Thanks, Mason. I appreciate you being honest.
Of course, there's no reason to lie about it. You guys are married now. The past is in the past.
Yeah. Have a great day and stay safe.
Sure. Hey, babe. It's been a few days since I heard from you. Unfortunately, it's gonna be like this for a while longer. I'm getting sent away for a work trip, at least 1 month for the next 3 months.
Okay.
I'll be home late tonight. Just leave something for me in the fridge.
Why don't you just order something?
You know that I want to eat healthy.
You've been eating out more often. What's one more night?
That's just it. I've been eating out too much lately. I want a nice home-cooked meal.
Sorry, but I'm working late tonight. You may be home before me.
You need to put your home and husband first.
Sorry, but I have to go. My team is waiting for me.
I wish you were more like your sister. She properly prioritizes her life and family. You need to take a page out of her book and be a better wife. Why aren't you responding? Come on, I know that your job isn't that busy. Fine. Act like a spoiled brat. We'll talk about this later. Hey, Ash. Is everything okay?
Oh yeah, fine.
Usually you text me several times a day. I've barely heard from you lately.
I'm busy.
You could at least put some effort into checking on me.
I already know how you are. You're too busy at work to bother talking to me. And you have a work trip coming up, so I shouldn't expect any attention from you.
Oh, I see what this is about. You're still upset that I missed our anniversary dinner, aren't you? Look, babe, that was over a month ago.
No, it wasn't.
What? Yeah, it was.
Now that is a great way to let me know that you don't remember our anniversary.
Oh, you're right. Still, that was a while ago. You shouldn't hold that against me. I'm working hard for us, babe.
Sorry, gotta go. I'm presenting.
Hey, I'm talking to you. You can't just ignore my text, Ashley. This is a marriage, and we need to communicate. Fine, go be childish. I have my own work to do anyway. I was just trying to show that I cared. Clearly that's wasted on you. Hey, Ash. Is your husband on a work trip?
Hey, Jace. Yeah, he is.
Did he say where he's going?
No, but I can check a few things and let you know.
Great, thank you.
While I pull up the records, do you mind if I ask why you want to know?
Alicia said that you two were going on a girls' trip, but the things she took were, decidedly not something I would expect her to take.
Oh. What made you think to text me?
I heard her talking to Declan a few times recently. Again.
What do you mean, again?
She and your husband were having an emotional affair a while back. I told her she needed to stop or we were through.
Yeah, I recently found out that they were sweethearts back in high school.
What?
Apparently he moved toward the end of high school and I don't think he got over her. He went to Chicago. It looks like the trip is until next Tuesday.
Why didn't you tell me that they dated?
I only found out recently. Why didn't you tell me that they were having an emotional affair?
Whoa, don't turn this around on me. I'm gonna cut all of you out of my life. You'll never see your nieces and nephews again.
Well, I can see why Alicia married you. What an absolute gem you are. How dare you?
Oh, hey, Alicia. Enjoying the girls' trip?
I knew it! You are so jealous of me.
Your husband contacted me to ask if Declan was on a trip. There was no way for me to know what he was actually doing. The fact that you took a trip with Declan while you are both married to other people and while you are pregnant? Well, that one's on you.
You should have told him that your husband was on a trip, but I was with you.
You should have told your husband that Declan was your high school sweetheart. Also, I didn't know that you were on a trip. I'm not a mind reader, Alicia. If I were, I wouldn't have married your sloppy seconds.
How did you know about us?
Good luck. Your husband is threatening to take the kids and make sure no one in your family sees them again.
What? He can't do that! I have to get back home!
Hey, babe. We need to talk. Seriously, we have to talk. I know this looks bad. It looks really, really bad, but you have to let me explain. You see, Alicia and I never got the closure we needed. So I thought that I could use this trip to talk to her. Nothing happened, I swear. Keep talking, Declan. I know that you think you're so smooth. Let's see if you can schmooze your way out of this one. I'm being serious. Please stop acting like a child and listen. Oh yeah, baby. Give me more of that nasty condescension. You know how much I love it. Seriously, stop that, Ashley. Act your age. Is that what you're doing? Running off with a married woman to get closure? Because it seems to me that you two are acting like teenagers who are sneaking around. But instead of screwing with your parents, you're screwing over your spouses. I get it. You're mad. And you have every right to be. I've really messed up. Please, I need to talk to you. Sorry, but I'm in the middle of a meeting. You'll just have to do with whatever scraps of time I'm willing to give you now. Is this you being petty? Instead of talking to me or trying to treat me like I treated you? I'm telling you that I have a job, and now it is my priority. That is not a healthy way of thinking of our relationship. We should be the priority. And right now, we're in a crisis. Correction, right now you are in a crisis. I already went through that stage. Happily, I came out on the other side, and now I'm in a much better place. Oh, good. At first I thought that you were angry with me. Please wait for me. When I meet you on the other side, we will build a beautiful life together. Hold up. What makes you think that we have a future? You've made it clear that you prefer my sister. Now, there's nothing in your way to be with your high school sweetie. How can you say that? I married you, not Alicia. Yeah, because she was already married. All right. I confess. I knew who you were and I got close to you to get her back in my life. I never should have let her go like I did. But life got busy. By the time I realized she was the one, she was already married. Well, her husband's leaving her now, so she's all yours. But I don't want her anymore. She's not the girl I fell in love with. The whole way here, all we did was fight. It was like a beautiful dream turned into a nightmare. In that short period of time, I realized that you were the woman I wanted. That's a shame. What do you mean? You said that you've come out on the other side of the crisis. That can only mean that you're ready for us to strengthen our relationship. It means that I've grieved the loss of a relationship. By the time Jace texted me, I was already checked out of the relationship. Which reminds me, the divorce papers will be waiting for you when you get back from the trip. What? Baby, you can't do this to me. You vowed to be with me in sickness and in health, for better and for worse. This is part of those vows. You went away with my sister, who was your high school sweetheart, which you didn't tell me. And now you've admitted you used me to get close to her. So if there are any problems in the divorce, I can show your ulterior motives. My advice to you is to just sign the papers. Because if this gets ugly, I'm willing to pull out all the stops. I thought you loved me. How could you turn on me so quickly? See the previous texts. Going forward, talk to my lawyer. I really couldn't believe how much I explained away, and how much the people around me kept secret about my sister. We shared the same father, and he knew about the connection but never told me. Since my sister and I had different last names and different mothers, as well as being pretty far apart in age, I didn't know a lot about her time in high school. This was not how I wanted to learn. I guess I trusted the people around me a lot more than I should have. My divorce went off with very little issue because I had a lot of leverage thanks to the messages that Declan kept trying to send. Also, I had the video footage of him showing up to the reservation I made, then proceeded to dine with my sister. Once the divorce was over, I released the footage to his timeline. It didn't do much to his professional life, but his family learned why we divorced. Apparently, he had lied to them, but that didn't surprise me considering how much he lied to me. They really liked me, and they actually left because they really didn't like my sister. They've cut him out of their wills since his actions have made them look bad in their social circles. My sister's husband divorced her, but it was incredibly contentious. He insisted on a paternity test for her newborn, and when it was proved he was the father, he went after sole custody. It's funny how she thought that it would make him have to pay child support instead of considering that it would give him better grounds for taking her last child too. As a wealthy man, he already had another woman lined up. Apparently his mistress. That gave my sister grounds to countersue for alienation of affection. As far as I know, their court battles are ongoing. All I can say is I feel really bad for the kids. They were already so spoiled, and I can't imagine they're gonna come out any better for what their parents are doing. I moved away far from that place, looking for a fresh start. My company had a position open back on the other side of the country, and I took it. So far, I'm just enjoying getting to know my new place and learning the ins and outs of my new job. No family and friends to lie and make my life more difficult. I'm sorry to interrupt you while you're at work, but there's an emergency.
What's wrong? Are the kids okay?
Yeah, the kids are fine. No one's hurt.
Whew. You had me worried.
Sorry, I should have started with that. It's my mother. She's getting kicked out of her current residence.
Why?
Apparently she wasn't getting along with a few of the tenants and the facility didn't want to deal with her.
So you want us to...
I know you aren't her biggest fan, but she's my mother. Besides, she can help with the kids.
Her ideas of parenting are so different from our own. I'm not sure that her helping is going to benefit anyone but her.
Stop. She needs help, and we have room. It's not like it has to be permanent.
So will you give her a timeline before letting her move into our house?
Oh yeah, I can definitely talk to her about that. Believe me, this isn't supposed to be permanent.
Already starting to have some flashbacks to your childhood.
Maybe a little bit. If she weren't in such a precarious position, I wouldn't have considered it.
Do you know exactly how she wasn't getting along with those other tenants?
I was too afraid to ask. Knowing Mom, she said or did something inappropriate, then doubled down. You know that's how she usually operates.
Unfortunately, I do. We had to have a whole second wedding just to be able to enjoy it.
Yeah, and I really appreciate you for putting up with it.
Just make sure you let her know that we have rules, and we expect her to follow them.
I will, don't worry.
And if she gets out of line, you'd better react quickly. But I'm not gonna put up with anything like she's done in the past.
I know, and I will make sure to keep her in line. If she puts a foot wrong, I'll make sure she understands there are consequences. I promise that I'll make sure to keep her from causing us a world of trouble.
Okay. But if I have to step in at any point, she's out of the house.
I'll take care of her myself.
Okay. I need to get back to work.
Okay, sorry for doing this to you, but my mom doesn't really have anyone else.
It's her fault, but I can understand. You're a good daughter. Just make sure to be at least that good of a wife and mother.
Do you really think you have to tell me that?
Sometimes I think you need a reminder. You tend to get caught up in your mother's drama.
You can't keep holding the past against me.
I'm not. I'm just trying to remind you of how far you've come. It's important to keep that in mind as she starts getting back in your head.
I think I know how to handle my mother. I don't need you acting like you know her better.
I'm not suggesting that I know her better. I just know how you react to her.
Thanks for your unsolicited input. I thought you had to get back to work.
Yeah, I do. Good luck. I just got a call from Charlie. The competition finished over 30 minutes ago. Did you not go to it?
Oh no, I completely forgot. Mom forgot some stuff back at her old place. She said they called and demanded she come pick it up, and of course that took forever. One of the tenants made a snide remark, and that started some more drama.
You should have paid attention to the time. I'm over 45 minutes away. Can you go to him quickly? Because people are nearly done cleaning up, and I won't be there in time to get him.
I'll see what I can do.
If you can't make it soon, let me know, and I'll get someone else to go get him.
No, I've got it.
Okay, I'll let him know.
What do you mean?
He said that he tried calling you a couple of times.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'll call him right now.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to Charlie.
I will. I just have to get my mom to realize we have to leave.
If she isn't willing, just leave her. She can get a ride to our house. Charlie needs you.
I know. You don't have to tell me. I already feel bad enough.
Okay, well, I've told him you'll be on your way soon.
Yeah, I'll head out in a minute. How dare you tell my daughter to just leave me here? What kind of a man would break the bond between a mother and a daughter? A monster!
Because of you, Mila forgot to pick up Charlie.
That's all the more reason why she should have stayed with me.
There was nothing keeping you from going with her.
I had to settle things here. If I didn't, those lousy creatures would have thought they won the argument.
If showing other people up was more important to you than picking up your grandson in time, then she should have left much earlier. Our son is the priority.
How dare you! I'm a poor old woman who relies on family. And here you are, abusing me!
Look, I'm letting you live with me temporarily. After you manage to get yourself kicked out of the home I paid for. If that isn't good enough for you, then you're welcome to move out on your own.
How could you, you cruel, unnatural beast! I'll report you for elder abuse.
And I'll shorten the duration of the time where you're allowed to live in my house.
My daughter wouldn't let you.
And if you ever threaten me with something like reporting me for abuse, I will stop all forms of help.
But you are my family. How could you even threaten that?
How can a grandmother put beef with her former neighbors over the needs of her grandson?
That is not a fair question.
It's a very fair question. Next time, think before you act.
Well, I need a ride home because Mila left me here. I didn't even realize that she had left until I turned to try to tell her we needed to go. They just laughed at me because she was already gone. Oh, the humiliation.
If you'll text me your address, I'll get you a lift home.
I don't know the address here.
Just ask one of the people at the front desk.
I don't want to be caught dead asking anyone here for help.
What is the name of the place again?
Golden Pastures. Clearly a name meant to insult the residents.
Got it. I'll send the information when I get a ride for you. I just left the home office and the kids are gone.
What do you mean? Mom said that you told her to take them to the park.
When would I have done that? I was working in my office.
She said that you came out and complained about the noise, so she headed out.
I haven't left in hours.
I don't know what to tell you. At least she gave you some quiet time, right?
She didn't leave a note or let me know.
She said they were going to the nearby park, so I would guess that's where she went.
I'm gonna call her.
Maybe you should just relax and enjoy some downtime.
Blair is supposed to be at practice in 45 minutes. And tonight is Neil's birthday party. I need to start getting Charlie ready.
You probably should have told her before she left.
I didn't know she was leaving. I'm calling her. The kids need to come home and get ready for their activities.
Please don't make more drama. I'm getting tired of you and Mom fighting.
We will talk when you get home. I'm gonna find our kids.
It's not like they're lost. Mom has them.
If that's supposed to make me feel better, you've clearly decided to forget everything she's done with the kids a few years ago.
I haven't forgotten. I'm just getting tired of you and Mom fighting.
What time period did you give her before she had to move out?
What? I didn't put my mother on a timeline.
What? You agreed to it. That was part of the condition of her being allowed to move in. She's not supposed to live here permanently.
What am I supposed to do? Kick her out?
Do you not see how she's harming our marriage? Or the horrible influence she's having on our children?
I know that you want to see it that way, but you're just being negative.
You're starting to sound like your mother.
Don't you dare start to compare me to her! You know how she treated me growing up.
I do. And the fact that you're letting her do similar stuff to our children is concerning. The fact that you've decided she can live here indefinitely after saying you would set a timeline, we're gonna talk about this.
Don't go treating me like a child. This is supposed to be a partnership. You don't get to make unilateral decisions.
I'm not. Again, we will talk. I'm calling your mother now. Barbara, where are my children?
My grandchildren are with me.
They're missing their planned events. If you don't bring them back in the next 30 minutes, I'm calling the police.
Stop being so dramatic. They haven't gotten nearly enough time with their grandmother. You've pretty much alienated them from me, so I'm taking back my time with them. You'll just have to deal with it.
Oh, I will deal with it. I'm calling the police now.
You just have to create so much drama. I've taken them on a week-long stay at the water park. That will start to go toward making up everything you've put me through.
So you're at Peter's Playtime Bonanza?
Are there any other water parks in the state?
Got it. See you in the near future.
It's a 4-hour drive, so I seriously doubt you'll see us anytime soon. Now, I'm gonna turn my phone off, and you are going to give me the time back after depriving me of bonding time with my grandbabies.
You're gonna be sorely disappointed by what's about to happen. Your mother took them to the park, all right. They're at the water park.
What? That's a long way away from home.
Yeah, and now she's saying that we deprived her of time with her grandbabies.
Well, she isn't entirely wrong.
So you think it's okay for her to take the kids for a week? Without our permission? During a school week?
If we let her do this now, it will make our lives easier in the long run. I mean, you'll get a whole week to just relax. You've been really cranky and nasty lately.
Because of your mom. And now you're siding with her.
Of course! You're making her out to be this bad guy, which she isn't.
I knew this was gonna happen. I never should have agreed to let her live with us. As soon as she moved in, you started changing again.
You just hate my mother, and you're dead set on making sure she has no one. She was right about you. You've always been a horrible husband, and I want a divorce.
Great. We can talk about that instead. For now, I'm gonna get the kids.
Just leave them!
She's trying to help them miss school. That is not in their best interest.
Spending time with their grandmother is in their best interest. They're doing well enough in school that they can afford a week off.
Do you have any idea what they're doing in school this week? It's almost the end of the school year. Their grades are gonna suffer significant harm.
They're my kids too.
Yes, and you should be concerned about them. For now, I'm heading to the park.
Just leave them alone. You owe my mother more time with the children. Consider this payback for all of the missed holidays because you've always hated her.
I'll talk to you later.
How dare you call the police on my mother? You know she has a history. She'll never get a fair trial, especially since they're hitting her with DUI, reckless endangerment, and kidnapping. I gave her permission to take the kids.
She tried to flee from the police while drunk.
She was only drinking because you said you were calling the cops on her. You had no reason to escalate like this.
So you don't have a problem with your mom driving with our children while she was drunk?
I have a problem with you driving her to drinking. This whole thing was a setup.
Definitely looks that way. When did you start planning all of this?
What are you implying?
Clearly you and your mother have been working on this plan behind my back. You even tried to say that everything was alright when you two planned for her to take our children for a week, which is against the court order we got out on her a few years ago.
That order is up. She's changed. My mother deserves a chance to get to know her grandchildren.
I think you're blocking out a lot of your own history with your mother. I think once this is all said and done, you're gonna need to be back in therapy.
Don't try to tell me what I do and don't need, Liam. I'm an adult, and I know what's best for my children.
You enabled your drunk mother to drive with them, so I don't think you actually do know.
I can't believe you got my mother arrested. And now you're trying to take the high ground? You'd better sleep with one eye open, because I'm not gonna let you destroy my family.
Did you just threaten me?
Take it however you want, but remember, you never poke the mama bear.
Well, thanks for putting it in text. That should make my next move a lot easier.
Are you threatening me?
No, I'm taking your threat seriously. Apparently you forgot that I'm currently working with the police. Now they can see how you're acting.
You can't show them. I was only trying to let off steam. Stop twisting my words.
According to Officer Nick, those words coupled with the situation have some pretty good grounds to take action.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare try to make me look bad in all of this!
I don't have to do anything for you to look bad. You have that handled all on your own.
Dad, Mom's come to pick me up from school and she's acting really weird.
Are you still at the school?
No, she's just pulled out of the parking lot. She's muttering to herself.
Did she take your sister too?
Yeah, Blair is sitting up front with her trying to convince her to go home.
What is your mother saying?
I don't know, but I don't think she's listening to either of us.
Okay, I'm on the phone with the police. Tell your mother that you need to go to the bathroom.
Okay, I'll try that. She says we'll stop when we get to the highway.
Tell her that you can't hold it much longer.
That seemed to work. We're pulling over at the restaurant near the highway.
Okay, see if she'll get you some food. Say you haven't had lunch yet.
Okay, please get here quickly. She's acting almost like Grandma did yesterday.
Don't worry, honey. I'm coming to help you. I've also called the police and they know where you are. If you want to hide in the bathroom, that may help. I've texted your sister the same thing.
Okay, thanks, Dad.
Stay safe, and I love you.
I love you too.
What is my daughter doing in jail?
She pulled the same stunt you did.
They are her kids!
There's a protective order on her. She attacked me after you were taken away. She then threatened to kill our kids to get back at me.
This is all your fault. If you would have just let me take the kids for a week, none of this would have happened.
How are you even texting me right now?
Don't you worry about that. I'm gonna fix things. Just you wait.
Did you get someone to bond you out?
I told you not to worry about it. Soon it won't matter to you at all.
You just never learn, do you? Well, good luck, Barbara.
All I need from you is one thing. Then everything will be set right.
If you're coming to find me, I'm at Prince and Broad.
And what about the kids?
They're back in school.
Good. First I'll see you, then I'll go get them.
Sounds like a plan. My mother-in-law showed up at the location I mentioned less than 10 minutes later. She got out of the car and started running towards me with a knife. The police took her down pretty easily. I don't know why anyone allowed her to be bailed out after what she did, but my ex-mother-in-law was always quite the conniving woman. Apparently she flirted with the judge and he helped her get out. He's now facing getting kicked off the bench. My mother-in-law is looking at so many charges that she's being refused bond a second time. I'm pressing charges for everything the police suggested because I do not want her out and free again. If convicted, she's probably looking at the rest of her life in jail, especially for attempted murder, since she clearly planned to kill me the last time I saw her. My wife, she's gonna do time. I know that she was one of her mother's victims when she was growing up, but clearly, she never learned how to deal with it. She always turned down therapy, so once her mother was back in her life, Mila went off the deep end. She's not going to get much time in jail, and I hope that she gets the therapy she desperately needs. However, I'm not putting my children or myself in danger to help her now. After the school year finished, I moved my children over 1,000 miles away from where we used to live. They took a bit to settle down, but I made sure to get them in therapy. It seems to be working, and they're doing well in school. It's more of a challenge for them, so I think in time, it'll be a huge benefit to them. We also live closer to my parents now, so I'm getting a lot more help. I started dating a woman who adores my children. They're still a bit wary of her, but she's a teacher, so she seems to have a knack for helping them with things that I have long forgotten. We're all taking things slowly because the last couple of years were a bit much. For now, we're just enjoying the feeling of normalcy.